In football, pressure comes from fans, coaches, and rivals. But sometimes it comes from something far more personal: the heart. Just months ago, Barcelona's teenage sensation Lamine Yamal was flying high, scoring, smiling, and living the dream. Next to him, Argentine pop star Nicki Nicole, the world watching their fairy tale unfold. But then, it all crashed. Helicopter rides turned to heartbreak, smiles turned to silence, and Yamal himself just confirmed it. They've parted ways. Yet behind those calm words, something bigger is happening. Something that could change how fans see Yamal's story forever. Today, we dive deep into what really happened. Not just the breakup, but how it could shape Barcelona's future, Yamal's mentality, and even La Liga's title race. This is not gossip. This is the real story, the untold side of Lamine Yamal. And before we begin, if you believe in honest football storytelling, subscribe now, because this is where football meets truth. It started like a movie. Lamine Yamal, just turning 18. Barcelona's youngest shining star, already the hope of a new era. And at his birthday celebration in July, among friends and teammates, one guest caught everyone's eye: Argentine singer Nicki Nicole. Soon after, their love story was everywhere. From late-night dinners in Barcelona to romantic helicopter rides over the Croatian coast, fans couldn't get enough. Nicki was there at the Estadio Olympic, cheering as Yamal scored in the 6-1 demolition of Olympiacos in the Champions League. He blew a kiss to the stands, and everyone knew who it was for. They became Europe's most talked-about young couple, a rising footballer and a chart-topping artist. But love, fame, and football rarely mix smoothly, especially when you play for Barcelona, a club under pressure, rebuilding, and demanding focus every single week. And maybe that's where the cracks began to show. Everything changed earlier this month. Spanish tabloids exploded with headlines. Yamal spotted in Milan with Italian influencer Anna Gegnoso. Rumors said he took a private jet with friends, stayed at the Armani Hotel, and fans noticed subtle social media clues. One clip came from Yamal's friend Suhaib, another from Gegnoso's stories. The timing looked bad. For tabloids, it was the perfect scandal. A young star, a love triangle, betrayal. But then came the twist, straight from Yamal himself. Speaking to Javi Hoyos on D Corazon, Yamal said clearly, "We are not together, but it wasn't because of any infidelity. We have simply separated, that's it. Everything coming out now has nothing to do with our relationship." In one sentence, he silenced the noise, but also confirmed what many feared. It's over. And for fans who followed their fairy tale, the heartbreak was real. But here's where it gets interesting. Barcelona fans, instead of mourning the breakup, started to celebrate. As wild as it sounds, Barca fans on social media were relieved. Many believed Yamal's form had dipped slightly, that his focus wasn't fully on football. Now, with the relationship behind him, they see it as a turning point, a new Yamal emerging, more determined, more mature. Inside the club, the mood has shifted too. Manager Hansi Flick recently confirmed that Yamal's minor groin injury is under control, saying, "He's fine. Some days he feels pain, but he's progressing well." Flick needs him, especially now with Pedri injured and Barca trailing Madrid by 8 points. The stage is set, the headlines are loud, and everyone's asking one question: can Yamal channel his heartbreak into magic? What do you think, viewers? Does heartbreak make a player stronger, or break them mentally? Drop your thoughts below. I'll be reading every comment. This is where football becomes psychological. At just 18, Lamine Yamal has already faced more attention than most players see in their whole careers. Fame, expectations, and now, public heartbreak. Yet, insiders at the club say Yamal's focus in training has never been sharper. According to Spanish outlet Sport, he's been staying late after sessions, perfecting his finishing drills. That mentality is what separates good players from great ones. Every legend, Messi, Ronaldo, Neymar, had a moment when the world doubted them, when personal chaos threatened their focus, and every single one of them answered on the pitch. Will Yamal be next? Imagine this. It's tonight, Barcelona versus Elche. Pedri's injured. The pressure is heavy, and Yamal walks out, alone, to carry the hopes of millions. He's been through heartbreak, but maybe, just maybe, that's what will ignite his greatness. Sometimes personal pain becomes the strongest fuel. For Yamal, this breakup might not be a downfall. It could be the moment he transforms from prodigy into leader. From being the youngest in the room, to being the man Barca counts on. Nicki Nicole may be gone, but the lesson remains. Fame fades, but focus endures. And if you ask Barcelona fans tonight what they want, they'll all say the same thing. We just want to see Lamine smile again, this time for football. So tell me, football family, do you think this is the turning point for Yamal? Will he rise from heartbreak and lead Barca's comeback? Or will the pressure of fame and love crush him like so many before? Comment your honest thoughts below. I'll feature the best ones in our next video. This was not just a love story. It was a lesson in balance, fame, and focus. Lamine Yamal is walking a path every young star dreams of, but only a few survive. And we'll be right here following every chapter, from heartbreak to heroics. If you love real football storytelling, if you care about the humans behind the headlines, then hit that subscribe button now. Join our football community, where we talk truth, emotion, and tactics. Because this is more than football. This is Cyberboot, where stories breathe and football lives forever.